I'm super excited to talk about our next project that I'll be showing you and walking you through, but with YouTube's guidelines, I need to first start by telling you what this project is not. So this project is not how to assemble a firearm, nor is it how to finish an 80% lower. I will not be showing those in videos here. If y'all want to watch that sort of stuff, there's plenty of streaming services that will show you how to do that, but we will not be doing that here because I don't want these videos to get taken down. We're going to follow YouTube policies and guidelines to a T. So what are we going to show in this project? Well, we're going to show some really exciting stuff about manufacturing our own accessories. And no, YouTube, they are not accessories that help do simulated or actual full auto. They are not accessories that go against any of your policies. What we'll actually be talking about is making our own carbon fiber handguard. And that will use this octagonal carbon fiber tube, a barrel nut that we're going to modify, and some PCB burr end mills. I'll be showing it on my CNC, but I'll give you some tips on what you could and could not do using just a simple drill press as well. We are going to be talking about aesthetic modifications to some of the metal parts as well. We're going to be doing a octagon theme. Octagon, hexagon sort of mixed theme. And so we're going to be doing some modifications aesthetically to the lower to kind of fit that theme. I'm going to talk you through both my Cerakoting technique and how I have budget Cerakote capabilities at home in my shop, and I'll be walking you through that setup as well as some entry level and learner level techniques. And then we're going to try something new. I really like the aesthetics of that company Q, where they've got a lot of parts that have different colors and whatnot. And so we're going to be talking about doing a lower Cerakoted in clear Cerakote with just a hint of mica Perlex powder. I'm specifically going to be doing it with interference blue. So you'll see just the raw aluminum as the main color, but there will be this weird shine that depending on the angle that you look at it in, you see that blue? Yeah, it's going to be super weird. And we are going to pair that with various shades of black and gray. So we've got gray trigger guard, gray hexagon magazine. We've got a gray and black combo of the matte carbon fiber in the handguard, stainless gray barrel, black, and then the upper, I don't know if I'm going to use this just mil spec upper, if I'm going to get something cool and billet to match the angularness of our theme, but the upper we're going to do in like a nice, probably tungsten, something with a little metallic. So that really cool multicolor, not everything quite matches theme. You saw that recently as well on the series I did about my buddy's rifle. I recommended a similar sort of color scheme to him. You can view that video up in this corner here. By clicking on that, it turned out really cool, and I want something similar for myself, just a little more bling. But this will be an SPR, special purpose rifle, because this is an 18-inch barrel, so we're going for marksmanship on this bad boy. That's the other reason why I don't care that the bling is there, because it is a fun build through and through. We are going to have a stretch goal for this as well. This aluminum billet is here because we are going to try and make our own bipod, and it's going to be a bipod that attaches on either side, so two mounting points, not a single one on the bottom. And it's going to be similar to this design, and the reason I didn't just buy this for cheap off Amazon is because all the reviews tell us that it is actually a mostly plastic piece, and since we're trying to push our skills and see what we can and cannot achieve on our own here, we're going to, as a stretch goal, try and make that. That's probably the portion of the project that I'm most concerned with being successful on, especially because those brackets that attach to the handguard, they have milling that needs to be flat on two kind of angles. So that will probably leave to last. So let's talk about our order of operations and what you'll probably see us working on as this series progresses for however long it takes to do this build. First and foremost, we're probably going to tackle the handguard. That's the part that I'm most excited about. And so that is probably the first set of videos that we will come out with. So the general idea is I managed to find a carbon fiber supplier who had very cool octagonal matte carbon fiber, and actually it's really cool. It's got some tooth to it. It's not perfectly smooth like the gloss carbon fiber. So this will actually add some grip almost, like it almost feels like grip tape or shark skin. So this will add some grip to our handguard, which is really nice. I happen to find that the inner diameter of this from Clearwater Composites is really close, is really close to the outer diameter of an Aero Precision standard BAR barrel nut. So what we're going to do is we are going to chuck this up and shim off just, I think it's 30 thousandths, so just less than a 32nd of an inch of total diameter off this, and it will fit perfectly into the end of our octagonal handguard. And then we will go about using some of these PCB burr bits. They're 3mm burr bits, and we are going to put holes so that we can hold the handguard onto this barrel nut when we are done. We will also put some M-lock slots, and that's probably the part that you can't do without a CNC. Everything else you can probably do with just a drill press and some sanders. But we're gonna put some M-lock slots. So one, we can attach some accessories on the sides, like the bipod we're gonna attempt. And then also I want to add at the front of this handguard a pick rail, just in case in the future I plan on adding anything there. And we'll also do a cool sanded design in front, so it's not just a square chop. We'll have some nice cut, so maybe we can access what I expect to do, an adjustable gas block without having to pull the handguard off. So maybe it'll kind of come back like this. We'll see. So that's probably the first of the projects. The next project is we will work on adding any aesthetic embellishments to our metal parts to transfer that hexagon, octagon theme to more places. Then we will probably start tackling our Cerakote, and that's going to be first a solid color, like I said, probably tungsten on this upper, or a billet upper if I change my mind. And then we're going to do an experiment to try and get this mica powder to do a really interesting finish I've never seen before on our lower. And then the last thing that we will try, like I said, because it's probably going to be the most at risk of success, is we will try and turn these billets of aluminum into our feet for our bipod. And then obviously at the end, I'll show you the result, because I have a feeling it's going to look pretty cool. So I hope to see you back when we start the first steps of this project.